So in my last video, I asked you what's holding you back from minimalism. And then someone asked me, hey, SJ, what's holding you back from minimalism? Because if you've seen my house tour video where I shamelessly parade around, you see that we have a lot of stuff buried in our basement. A lot of, I don't know, clothes and what-if items and decorations and what have you. So, it turns out that we are in the process of house hunting and potentially moving to the big city. And by the big city, I mean a city, because right now we live in the middle of nowhere. That being said, it's very exciting because moving, I always say, is one of the absolute best times you can purge your stuff, right? You don't want to take it with you. You're like, you have to go through everything anyways, one way or another, to pack it up. So you might as well get rid of the stuff you don't need. So what I've done is taken everything from the basement, and brought it upstairs, much to Erin's dismay. She's not a fan of this process, this method that I have of just taking everything up at once and trying to go through it all. So I've put a nice little curtain up, which you can see behind me, to the main part of the house to block Erin's view of having to see all of this junk. And look at it all. Look at it all. You know, it's like all this stuff builds up when you live and when you have kids and all that good stuff. And you eventually just think, what is all that stuff in the basement? This happened to us when I first started becoming a minimalist. We had a garage full of crap. A garage just packed with, I don't even know what, kids' things, furniture, just everything we didn't know what to do with just went to the garage. And we purged a ton of that stuff, but it's just like there's always more, right? There's always more. So we're going to start going through this stuff down here. Let me come down to the things, right? One by one. A lot of it is, I think, kids' clothes, because we have 4 kids, so you kind of hang on to things, you know. Minimalism, of course, looks different for everyone. So a family of 6, minimalism is still like tons of stuff compared to a single person who's a minimalist, obviously. But it's a lot to go through. Erin has art supplies. She's an artist. We've just got kids' clothes. We've got Christmas decorations. So I'm hoping we're going to be able to purge a lot of this. But, you know, it just depends on what Erin wants to hang on to and what we think we still need. Kids' clothes is like a huge thing for me. I always wonder, it's like, is it really worth hanging on to all of these hand-me-downs all the time, or is it easier to just go to a thrift store and buy a few pairs of clothes every time your kid need clothes? But we're going to go through it one by one while we are hunting for a house. So I'm excited. I'll kind of keep you guys updated on how it goes with going through all of the things. Love you, bye.